Alright, so back one more time. Ignore the fireworks, it's 4th of July. You will see my face change and just stare off in the distance as I hate my neighbors. So, on the last one, or previous one that we just did, we went into like our left thrust from Ochs and Plfug, right? Come off and in the right shield. So, this comes again into a range factors for me, right? It's also which direction am I going, per se. But on that notions of it, boom, if I can maintain right here because of their movement or my movement, that's great. Fucking bugs. If I thrust, footwork is horrible. If I thrust and it doesn't, and I have to go for a full Zwerch, that also is fine. So what I generally kind of find is happening is for the right shield, either they have cut and stepped back, or they haven't moved and they're just dealing with it. And now this becomes much more of the opportunity because they're off balance, their structure's completely offline, centers, angles, right? But what happens if you go do that and they step forward and they knock it away? What's the next action? So if you look at one of our previous little videos we just did on distancing, now we would do the same measure with Zwerch, right? So it's also too, my footwork doesn't change as much, but it's my range is changing, right? If I can stay out here, right? If I can stay out, thrust, they knock off, and I can make that happen, life is great. I have my right shield, I'm covered, I've missed, I thrust you in the fucking throat, my life is happiness. If they step forward and I did this, well, this might still work, but chances are you're hitting with the strong, you're not at a real, like I'm in this weird, nice Einhorn position, right? Almost looks like something from Italians, maybe, right? But the thing is, Einhorn's way up here, so you can still work, right? So, what do? Well, it's work, because your range changed, right? So be here, thrust, oh, they step forward, knocked it, and then I just changed my angle a bit, and I end up in the Zwerch, and now I should be hitting anywhere from mid to here. And you'll catch all that wonderful side of the head. It's a great time. So, entertaining, yes, I actually showed the right shield before I did this work. I work at further distances and getting closer is more of a fight for me. So, to go over this, same principles all apply for here. Boom, oh, they're coming in, and it's work, right? So left Ochs, thrusting in, knock, boom. All right, so we're back at our Pel, our lovely fun friend. This one we're going to be staying a little bit more narrow, tight footwork just so we have a targeting hit point. We're going to be here. Again, we will do it for 10 times each with just the hands. We're going to thrust up, thrust, right? Then eventually after we've done that for 10 times, we'll make a little step back. We're thrusting, they're going to hit, and I'm going to end in this work. Notice it's not in the shield where you see more of the sword. It should be more horizontal, so that way you won't see it from the side view here, right? So from here, boom, step on the wood, life is good, right? So what's kind of really cool about this is that if you do it from the right shield first, you're getting in that angle, and then, oh, I'm not going to make that work, you can still now change it to this work. So that's reality, a little bit more reasoning why we're doing it that way in our training of it. You know, same thing for the Ochs. Thrust in, boom, Zwerch, Zwerch. One other piece I want to talk about real fast though is getting to this, right? Because you're not going to walk out in Ochs. They tell you not to walk out in Ochs in some fashions, I think, right? So if you remember what we just discussed earlier on our edges, further distance. I'm going to start way out here, be in tail. Make sure that the hand's pulling to get the cut in. Make a passing step. I end up here to Ochs. Now I can thrust in, oh you don't, and now I can Zwerch, right? And if you notice, changing of lines from the body, right? So I'm here, come to the side, thrust, completely on this side now. So, it's that one. Plfug is a little bit easier where you can come out the gate, right? So you can come out into it, or I like to be right, move, boom, boom. So, remember some key notions about all this is the hips and into making sure you are actually doing proper cut work. If you don't, it's not going to work as well, especially on your Zwerchs, because you are coming from here, and if you don't engage, even, like, it gets worse if I'm turning the foot to show something, but if you don't even do that, this is where you get, right? And boom, if I don't engage, again, I'm stopping, so I need to get that cut through. So, hope it helps. Remember, 10 of each, including then the full run, then do the actual stretch back where it's cut, thrust, Zwerch. Right? Hope that helps.